Illegal migrants want to harass our children. But before we get into that, let's have a look at this shocking story. Migrant gang of 5 abduct foreign tourists and subject her to 72-hour gang assault in case that has shocked Italy. A migrant gang of 5 men abducted a foreign tourist before subjecting her to 72 hours of violent gang assault in Italy. The 32-year-old Colombian woman had arrived in Rome on May the 9th, before going for dinner alone near the city's Tamini station just 10 days later. Outside the restaurant, the holidaymaker was approached by a man who convinced her to follow him so he could sell her hash, a cannabis concentrate product. After walking around for half an hour, she and the stranger reached a van where another man abducted her. He drove her to an abandoned building occupied by at least 22 illegal migrants on Via Cesare Talone in Torrevieja, on the eastern outskirts of the capital. The victim was held captive in the complex for 72 hours, where she was forced to endure several gang assaults by 5 men who drugged her and threatened to kill her. She was also robbed of her mobile phone and wallet. After managing to eventually escape the abuse, an Italian driver found the woman lying half naked on the pavement on Via di Torrevieja. So this wasn't the original story I wanted to cover in today's video. I wanted to cover another similar story in Sweden where a woman was subject to similar abuse. But what that really does highlight is how frequent and common this type of assault truly is. If it's a tourist that's visiting a country, if it's a local, they always seem to be targeted by these illegal migrants, and it's normally women who are on their own. And it is truly, truly sickening. This happens all across Europe, and it happens in the UK as well. We have a massive crisis in the UK right now where the likes of Deliveroo and Uber Eats are employing asylum seekers to deliver your food. And what that's done in return is we've seen more clips of these delivery drivers harassing their customers, and most of the time it's either children or women. Have a watch of this.
Leave!
Yeah, give me a kiss.
No!
Don't film me, please.
Then leave my door. Oh my god. Ah!
Just please.
Can you move from my door?
Yeah, don't record me.
Move from my door.
Give me a kiss.
Move from my door.
Give me a kiss.
Move from my door. Move from my door.
Honey.
Do you want me to report you to Deliveroo?
I have a 500.
Oh my god.
1,000.
I'm 14. I'm 14. I'm 14.
Yeah, what you like?
Oh my god.
Were you the one to
Can you move from my door?
Can you show me you deleted?
Yeah, it's gone.
Well, you just saw it there for yourself. She tried to tell the delivery driver she was 14. She isn't, she's 23, but she was trying to discourage him from trying to get a kiss off of her. And it didn't faze him whatsoever. He didn't care she was 23, 14, or 60. They don't care. They're savages. They're animals. They don't actually care what age you are. Whether you're legal, illegal, it doesn't bother them in the slightest. And footage like this has become far too common now across the UK since, as I said, Deliveroo and Uber Eats are employing asylum seekers to deliver your food. So as far as I'm concerned, boycott these companies because they are absolutely part of the problem. But take a look at this clip from lawless London where a woman can't enter her own home because the passageway into her home is occupied by a migrant homeless person who's completely trashed the area outside of her house. And she records him and confronts him. This is Sadiq Khan's London. It is honestly unlivable.
I would alone. Can't even get in my building for him. Look at what he's done outside here, and he won't move. Move? Are you gonna move?
Yeah.
Well, come on then, shift. I can't get in my building.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is disgusting. That is lawless London. That is Sadiq Khan's London. A homeless migrant sitting outside your flat on the doorstep, trashing the place as well. And it goes back to the first clip. No one feels safe anymore in this country, not even the comfort of your own home. And speaking of London, only 36% of people that live in London are actually British, and the rest of the percentile are different nationalities, so no wonder the place is an absolute cesspit. But take a look at this clip, which was filmed near London, of a man playing a piano, and he is met with some cultural enrichment of a man basically threatening him because he's playing the piano.
It's 1:30. What time is it now? How many hours do you play? If you ever talk to me again, I will hurt you. I will hurt you. Okay? ever come when I play the guitar, don't ever talk to me. You heard me. You sick. Don't ever do it again. Okay? You heard me now. You're pussy. How many hours? You're pussy because you're a loser. Huh? I don't care about these people. You to me, you shit. You never. You say my love,
Side note, very good job on the piano there. He didn't really seem too phased, but this guy was very clearly aggressive. Doesn't look British in my opinion, doesn't really sound British either, and he's clearly not all there. He's clearly a little bit mental. And I'm glad it was caught on camera because it does just highlight how, you know, bad things have got in this country. But things can get a lot more sinister than just being threatened for playing the piano, like this next clip I'm about to show you, as a father confronted a migrant in a public park after he was harassing and quote-unquote stalking children in this park. Take a look at this.
Taking me picture.
Look at this guy sitting on Phoenix Park of a Saturday afternoon watching children and women. He's not talking to you, bro. You might as well go. See, he's just told him, no, I'm not talking to you. Look, the guy's just told him.
You can't even drive, but you're fully drunk.
Can all the kids shout, bye, 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 bye. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bye, 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 bye.
Yeah, that is sickening, and I've seen so many clips like this. We've covered so many clips like this before, especially during summertime, where you see these public parks being occupied by a lot of migrant people that are just loitering and lingering around staring at kids. It's such strange behavior, and thankfully a lot of the time we do see the parents confronting them because they are calling out this weird behavior, because quite frankly the police are pretty useless. But if I was a parent, I just wouldn't feel safe knowing that my kids are at a public park like I used to go to when I was younger, just because there's so many of these wrong'uns just cutting about. I just wouldn't feel safe in the knowledge of these people lingering around my children. But going back to London again, I seen this clip which honestly shocked me, as we see two business owners that look like they might be second generation migrants beating up a homeless person for sitting outside of his shop. It is truly disgusting. I had to freeze frame a little bit of the video there, but you kind of get the idea. They were kicking and punching him. Yeah, just absolute wrong-uns attacking this homeless man for just sitting outside of his shop. And you might say I'm contradicting myself given the clip we showed earlier, but this guy was very obviously just peaceful. He wasn't out of his head. He was just sitting there minding his own business, and these two savages attack him. Unlike the first clip we saw where the guy just trashed the area completely and was making weird gestures towards a woman who was by herself. But guys, let me know your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video. As always, make sure you do like, comment and share, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more content like this. Thank you, take care, goodbye.